My name is Philip Stannard from Janssen, actually. I have a question. Great innovations in history, from the wheel till and so on, are always a combination of new ideas, but also of stealing shamelessly of other ideas that worked in other places. Dr. Eichler, you touched upon FDA and the US. What are, in your view, ideas or practices that are in the US, for example, the breakthrough designation? Are there any best practices from the US, FDA, that we can copy-paste? So that's my question to the panel. Would you like to start?
Yeah. So I tried to touch that very briefly, but the breakthrough is not about evidence standards. The breakthrough per se is not about what type of information do we have to deliver at what point in time in the product life cycle. That is purely about the operational interaction between the regulator and the industry. So as Janet Woodcock always says, rightly, that is just more love from the agency. So we recognize that. We say, yes, this is a success. Should we try to emulate that? Probably yes. What are the issues? Well, the obvious one is a resource issue. There's no secrets here. So how can we accommodate that? So absolutely yes, we want to accommodate that. What is also coming from other regions, and that is much closer to the heart of this, is the evidence standard. If you look at the debate that is currently occurring in the US, particularly in the setting of oncology drugs, where the pendulum swung originally, uncontrolled studies, up to the 80s. Then we want RCTs for oncology, and now the pendulum swinging back. So exactly that kind of debate, I think, is relevant for us. So we're very close to listening to that. We're joining in that debate, and that is what I believe will shape the future. So, of course, the Sakigake that was mentioned is interesting, but I think it's far more limited in scope. As I understand it, this is only ATMPs, but it's a good start, and it's something to learn from. So do we learn from others? Hopefully, yeah. So we're still with pride.